gloomy day here in West Hartford on a Halloween for a postseason matchup, but the Hartford Hawks prevailed 2-1, knocking out the Vermont Catamounts, and they'll move on to a matchup with the #1 seed UMBC Retrievers. John Natale, head coach, and we'll go right to the game winner, Stephanie Santos, late in the second half, come up with a free direct kick, and normally you kind of just feed that right into the middle, hoping for a ball to be bounced around, and whether the wind helped her out, just good timing, but it was a good attempt by Nichols. She leaps on up, it just gets over her outstretched glove, and she scores the game winner for a 2-1 win.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to give credit to Steph for taking that chance, Without risk, there's no reward, and that's what she did. She took a chance. She had the wind. But I think she took that chance because she's a confident player now. I mean, she may not have taken that 5-6 weeks ago, but the tail end of the season, she's been great for us. A lot of assists. She serves a great ball. She hits a great ball, and she took that chance, and it put us up 2-1.
And Stephanie Santos earlier in the week was named the co-midfielder of the season for the America East. But let's go back to our pregame conversation. You had said the opening 15 minutes was going to be important for this game, but in the 19th minute, their leading scorer, Nikki McFarland, a freshman, winds up getting a great goal, and you guys are down by 1. So where's your thought process there before you eventually tied it up?
I knew we'd get chances, and I knew we'd eventually break them down and score. I mean, when I looked at the 18 games that they played this season, they only had 1 shutout. I think it's very difficult for teams to shut us out. So I knew we were going to get chances. We just had to be a bit patient. And if you take the tail end of that first half, I think we created some chances. We had 5 corner kicks, probably about 5 shots on goal in the last 20 minutes.
Well, the theme of things, I guess, in this ball game was first collegiate goals, not only for Santos, but also for Caitlin Smallfield from New Zealand, and she gets a nice corner from Santos, who gets the assist, and then Smallfield winds up putting it to the back of the net on a blast.
Yeah, Steph serves a great ball. I mean, it's a matter of us just getting on the end of it, and Caitlin was that person today, and she took advantage of it and hit the ball well, scored the goal.
You guys get your first win here on your home field in the past couple of years, but now you'll have to travel on the road down to UMBC. It'll be a rematch from your final regular season game where you lost 2-1, but now it's win or go home. Where do you guys go from here in regards to preparing for the matchup against UMBC?
We're going to get 2 light practices and then get on a bus and head to UMBC. Just make sure everyone's healthy, make sure everyone's as fresh as they can be, and play a good team down there.
All right, well, that's John Natale, the host Hartford Hawks, advanced to the semifinals of the America East Women's Soccer Championship. They'll take on UMBC coming up on Sunday, November 3rd at 2 o'clock. You can stay tuned to AmericaEast.com for all the latest.